This is amazing already. Okay, so this is all new. This is a very. I'm going to be going in near here. And these I can kind of starting to consider them all one. You got to see what they do and how they conceal it, like beyond these like. There's like these thin little thicket like type. It's probably the wrong word. You cannot see like too far. They did this too this year. You can see it's everything about it's them. I'm not going to go into details because oh yeah, this one. Look at this, you guys. This one I saw already. I can't remember. I think I filmed it, but I can't remember if I showed it to you. Look at the thing like leaning in there. I'm going to try to slow down the best I can, you guys. I'm trying so bad. When I'm in the middle of them, I can't. I'll even say it. Like, right, yeah, slow the camera down. I don't know what happens. You guys did you see that structure on the side of the road? Okay. So this is a major place, okay? This road just cuts right through it. And it's the best of both worlds, you guys. It's these giant kingdoms to my left and it's structures to my right. I've done enough of those kingdoms right for now. I focus on those more when I can't do this. This is all new. Okay, wait till I show you the real new structures. Right? These are the ones for the public to view. Wait till I take you to their Bigfoot worlds, especially like Holy Cross and Bigfoot Universe. I probably won't get there till the end of June. I may take Chris C might get here just in time for Bigfoot Universe. We'll see, because it doesn't open. The gates don't. I can't even get near there till it's. The gates are 15 miles away from where it is. I can't even get to the gates until June 21st. That's mostly because of the running. There's still snow up there anyway, so I have no stress over it now. There's 4 or 5 feet of snow in Bigfoot Universe right now. Like, what are they doing in there? I want to go see what they're doing. Look at that. Oh, that's a nice one. I swear to God, they're doing this for me. I don't swear to God that. Okay, you want to talk about something? Oh, they did that. Look at that. Talk about something interesting. I'm gonna give it plenty of time to adjust on this boulder because I just saw this. Hold on a second. Oh. This is what I was zooming up. I just wanted to see because it was dark. I think it's just the stump. But always look at those stumps at the end. As anybody in energy overload could tell you. Plus, see the parallel? That's whatever that is, they did it. It's just a matter of whether they're hiding on it or not. But that's not why I zoomed. I wanted to see this. Look at that. That's new, right there. Whatever that is, they just did that. Give me a second. I see you guys. I don't. I'm just saying that all the time. I do sometimes. I mean, right now I don't. I just be like, I see you. Like I could point right at them because you're probably right half the time because that's how many are hiding. Well, whatever they're doing. I don't even think it is hiding from us in a sense, but they're really not. Like they're not afraid. Let's put it that way. Hiding is a word used for someone that's afraid. They're definitely not afraid. Remember that dead grass around it? You guys, there's actually green. It needs to be mowed. They have a lawn. I'm gonna hold on a second. Give me 1 second. All right. I'm just losing my mind. I'm losing it this year. I haven't even begun, and I'm seeing. I haven't showed you yet or talked about anything yet, but I'm seeing things that are just too much for me today. It's just been over and over of just craziness. Oh man, remember those dudes that just seem to be standing in front of that rock over there? I don't know if I see that anymore. Sarah, you got some great timestamps. Oh my God, they have a lawn. You guys, that thing, it just shows that was there. So in the wintertime, that thing it was just plopped there and it was just all dead. So all around it just looked like that. And now they have green grass growing. Fresh green, grass. Look for a little. They have a lawn. I cannot believe it. You can't see it. There's no way anyone will ever see that rock. You just don't see it. People aren't look. One of the biggest reasons when I say that, people are like, "Well, I could probably see that." You know, no, you don't. That's the thing. You might, yes, because you were looking. But that's the secret to all this. Nobody's looking. They don't know that there's something to look for. So therefore, honestly, you'd be surprised at how little of everything people see because they're not looking. You have to specifically look. It's like, punch buggy game. You got to look before you see it, typically. I can't believe the alien rock has a lawn. I've never checked these trees. I don't think they would do much up there. They'll mark down here. It's the craziest thing. Alright, so I'm watching all their markings on the roads, like new ones. That weren't there yesterday. I was here yesterday. They weren't there. And I'm starting to lose my mind. Always look inside those holes. For real eyeballs, believe it or not. Just hold on a second. Let me just zoom in. Like, I don't know why they do it. So, I don't know if he did it for me because I was just there yesterday. And all of a sudden, there's a brand new trident right there. It wasn't there yesterday. So what do you guys think about this? The alien, it's a fake rock. Lisa colored it. She did a great job coloring it. I'll see if I can find it. If not, it's in a video recently. Look, it's all been put together. It's like, it's not real. And there's a lawn now. It's amazing to me. And it's in the middle of a bowl. Look how it's placed. Man, if that's not strategic, I'm not quite sure what is out there. And then we filmed them on there. I was with Callie. Remember that, Callie? That was really good. All right, I was just wanted to zoom in, and there was another spot in there too. They had all the time in the world. I was filming on the way up. Like, it's not like they didn't know I was coming. They definitely knew. I never do that to them. I give them all the time in the world, because if they want to be on there, then they'll be on there. The boulder almost looks like it has scuff marks. Like if I was on a job and moved it with the excavator, that's what it looks like chalk marks. But I can assure you no machine has been in there. And I don't know if those were chalk marks. It just looked like it. You know, like when I say a lot of things, don't take it too literally, because then I'll get home. Is that what I'm looking for? Yeah, like, what is that? Why is there eyeballs right in the middle of that? I'll get home and I'll be like, oh, you can you can clearly see what it is. It's easier to see when you're watching on your computer or whatever. It looks like a face center screen coming out of the ground. Some kind of marker. The thing is just bizarre looking. This you can see in the wintertime. These are all spots. It's very deceiving. I learned that by actually walking into spots like that, and then you're like walking right where I'm showing, and you can see everything. It's all dirt and disturbed around that spot, and you can, in the summer before that all turned green, you could really see the dirt. Excuse me. I just ate Wendy's French fries. Oh man, they're too smart, but I just want to, my mirror is broken. The horse did it. Oh, come on. Can't do it. Believe it or not, it's a great trick. I think if you the more mirrors that you involve, the easier it is to see them. But I'm also limited to one shot. Like, they'd have to be standing right in that shot. And my mirror is like pretty much effed. More zooming videos. I'm like, really? Like, I thought that'd be like easy. Like, I mean, it's not really. I don't like it. It's a pain. I'd rather go out there. I can't stand it because it hurts. When you're in like that and you're trying to get a good shot, it's not easy. It's like a bunch of little heads looking over the top. It's not, but it just looks like it. I don't think it is. What is that? I don't know if that is this stuff or not. It might just be bushes. That's further away than you think. It's much darker than it looks. I think you can tell by the lighting, like how it looks kind of lit up weird. It's because it's darker. The cameras these days do a great job at lighting things up. You guys have probably seen that with your cell phone. You guys, it has a lawn. Now, please, just don't really process this. It's a fake rock from Mars that has a lawn that just splattered in the middle of a giant bowl in the middle of one of the biggest universes ever found of these beings. So you tell me. He's one of my favorite guys. This is the guy that whistled me in the middle of the wintertime, which tells me he's just cool. I mean, he knows how bad I needed that. It was on camera. I have it on the camera. It was so loud. It was crystal clear. He's right here. This guy, I'm telling you, he likes me. I know he does. He would never have done that if he didn't. I don't say that like, cause I'm not like, I'm not very likable. Like, I don't know why they say like, if you're hard on yourself, like if people talk bad about themselves, you're actually like a narcissist. I heard someone say that. I'm like, I hope I'm not. I always had this impression that he was this big dude, but here's the thing. I don't know. He's right there. I had never seen this hole before, and I just found it. It's right, you guys. By the way, this is surrounded by tridents and perfect symmetrical X's. And the hole's covered by 3 poles. That guy would never show. You know why? Because that's where he is. I know he's there. We always assume it's a he. So when I say he, I'm just assuming that it's the dudes that are the front. They're not going to put their women out there. Look at the leaner in front and the 3. There's 1, 2, 3. I guess that is the 3. Okay, so there's 4 actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all covering that hole, and then there's 1 coming over right there. He lives right there. Look at the pine cone. Oh my God! Look at the pile of the pine cone eating. Man, I gotta go in and see that guy one day. You guys, he whistled at me in the middle of the winter in like 3 feet of snow. I was sitting there like this, but like going the other way with my door right there. And that way you can see the trident and the X's all down on the river. And he just goes, I can't remember. I'd have to watch the video, so I can't remember. Oh, look at the other rock. You guys, he's really been doing this lately. Holy decoration. Because this is all real. Hold on. You're like, what's real? I can't see anything. That. Hold on, let me turn my heater off. It makes a really weird noise when it's on low. It's an old heater. You guys, I can't tell, but there's a boulder there and they've decorated it. I think I see him. Looks like a nose, doesn't it? Here's the thing, it looks like their tech coming across his face. And it's all dark. It's a black hole right there. What's up, buddy? And if it is, I don't want it to keep doing that. Like, I'll get you a little bit, but I'm not going to keep that thing in his face like that. This guy's too special to me. Wait till, you know what, I'll walk you in there one day. And you know what? It's by this crazy spot that they made across the way over there. I showed you like last year. It was brand new. They developed this whole new spot. So what I wanted to say was, I know I'm ADD right now. What I wanted to say was, this place is different from me. Like this whole region, I don't know if I wouldn't want to be here at night. I've seen the dogman with my own eyes here. It's not that I even think he would hurt me. They've just come around. Like, it is a nerve-wracking, crazy thing. I'll go right in there. Look right above him. Does that convince you? Look at it. And then there's a leaner an aspen leaner behind it, and it goes into like this trident tree. And he is right down there. I just say he because he's the one to talk to me. I'm assuming it's more than one, but you never know, you know? You never know. He's right there. He whistled at me in the winter, you guys. It's on video. You know, like no one ever sees it because, by the way, I figured something out. So when you're in the forest, okay, these are all very, very important things to know. I should write it down in the book, but I'm too late. I'm not lazy. It's just that I want to keep doing this. The leaners. What you want to look for in the leaners is, okay, so there's one there, okay? You see it right back there? Where they are, you'll never not. If you don't see one, they're not there. I mean, it's my opinion, basically. In the forest. If they're in your neighborhood, chances are you'd be surprised what's hidden right there in those bushes in your neighborhood, system/structure-wise. You'd be surprised. Look for double trees. Ask my buddy Tom in San Fran. He'll tell you. I mean, he's in a multi-million-dollar neighborhood, and he films them every single night. Ooh, that's brand new. Oh, doesn't that look like something they did? Yes, it does. You want to know why? Watch this. Okay, I won't even show you the stuff back here. Look what they do on the side of the road here. And now you'll believe me when I start to tell you. I'll go back to the leaners another time. I want to wait till I have a good example. Now you'll know why when I tell you they did that. Why I know they did that. Because I've done that. I don't even know how many times. Look at those. Look at the multiple bends. It's hard to appreciate on the camera because it's thin caliber and it's in the aspens. It's a whole different world in the aspens. I don't get it. Up here is. Would I sleep up here? Yeah, but oh man, it's so nerve-wracking. Why? Why do I need to? Why would I? Like, I have a relationship with them. I don't see, Nike offering me $1 million a year. Mark, we'd like to see you sleep with them. You know what I mean? I'm not doing that. That's one of the hardest jobs in the world to accomplish that. How do you accomplish where to sleep, the exact right place to go so you can film it for the world? I mean, that's a skill beyond pretty much anyone. And I have that in a couple spots. Blatant. I'm surprised they didn't give me a noise yet. Right here. It's almost dark. Look at that freaking trident, you guys. I showed you that one time. I'll never forget the day they did that. All right, that's it. I didn't even mean to do this. Let me go. Bummed. It's a little one. I was hoping it would be like it's giant. There's a moose right there. He stopped. He ran just a little bit. You see him? I don't know if you can see him. It just shows you there's a moose right there and you can't see him. So what if a being smarter than you is hiding from you right there? From 100,000 years, ahead of you, No, but you because of your Xbox playing, you've decided that you know what's going on in the world. Sorry, but there's a moose right there. Now I got to get the shot of him. Yeah, you better believe they did the leaner there. I mean the bend there, because look at the tree right there. And I'm still right here. I'm right where I was showing you all those bends. Oh man, he's a baby moose, and I can't show you. He's like 2 years old. I see the same size ones here every year. How did he disappear? He disappeared into thin air. I swear. Like he didn't, but he moved in a way where I can no longer see him at all. You'll probably believe me though. Look at this. Look at the field goal. It's an X trident. Actually, now I see how it's getting dark. You can really appreciate that. Look at that. This is one where I gotta stay where I live. Okay, I've been with these guys. This isn't even my special place. This is just the place near where I live. I have actually more favorite places. No offense. They're just cooler than you guys. You guys are like, I don't know. You got those guys that live up there. These big. Whoa! Did you hear that? What was that? I heard something. I'm paranoid right now. I'm not, but I'm like nervous. I've been nervous coming up here, especially at dark. These dudes that live up there are these big giant. I've seen them. I showed you guys him. He was just standing there with his clan, just looking at me. And I was walking into the Bigfoot world next to him. He's like the Dogman world. And it's not right there, but it's that way. And a couple miles. And I just heard something when I said I like them better. Right, so I think one guy in particular I remember said, there's a new spot right up there. Wait till I show it to you. It's brand new last year. You got to see the seats and everything. It just sits right there. They can just be completely out of view. You got to see it, man, right there. And it's right across from my best buddy over here. And then look as you go by. They tell you that it's there. There's no other sticks anywhere else except below. Look at the one all bent and stuff. Look. Where is it? Look, no other sticks. It's just where their spot is. And it was a new one. Look at the clouds. Yeah, I'm telling you, I don't know why my nerves this right now. Let's look at the clouds. Let's see if we can timestamp. Why does everything seem to have eyeballs? Man, how cool is that? What if we zoom through the clouds? One of the problems is it's kind of far away. Oh, you guys, I got vibes on my right. I can't deal. I gotta put that on there. We're not gonna do anything. I'm not in the mood for any kind of tomfoolery. I know you guys are there. I know, because I couldn't complete the zooms. I just needed to move. Because I can. Look, I think that's one of my. People think I'm psychic, whatever. I'm not. What it is I've developed the skill that we all have, not on purpose. It's the I've talked about this. It's the one when you're at a baseball game and someone's staring at you. That's blatant. Look how white. All of a sudden you look over and you like flicks away, like you just know he's looking. Well, I've gotten to that because being with them so much. Oh my God, look underneath the hole, you guys. That's a trident. It's a quadrant. He's right there. This guy loves me. He's got to be. They've got to be. He probably whistled from his hole. We probably won't be able to see him ever. Like, I wouldn't think. Maybe if I walk over there in the daytime, we can timestamp him. I don't know. You got to see the surroundings of where he is. And until I see more than one, it's him. It's one. And a trident, which means he's been there for quite some time. Little guys. Can they, or like a theory that's ongoing right now, among some of us researchers, we don't talk about. Remember, that's that hole back there. We don't talk about it much. It is the changing of densities, because it's a very difficult subject. If you could see it happen, and you wouldn't. Your brain would probably just explode. I mean, you'd have to, an hour later, you'd be like, hold on. Is that like a cartoon? That guy actually just blew on his thumb and he became big? So it's really, that's a difficult one for me. I don't like to talk about it because I have never witnessed it, but there's plenty of evidence out there to back up at least thinking about that. And because of the small ones and the big ones and the little ones and the small ones, and how some of these elaborate setups actually seem to be for mostly little ones, where one of the big ones might have built it, or other weird thoughts I've had, like, oh my God, it's almost like all the little ones come together and become one creature. That's how they've always been safe, because they can hide from anybody. You can walk right by them. And then, they can also become a big creature, Like, that's just a theory I had. I've never witnessed it. I've never... we have in timestamps where they literally are just all over each other. Basically, I think I'm the one that determined where totem poles came from. Where the Indians got the idea. We know for sure from my pictures that it's all from them being able to see them back then. They were always on top of each other. Like I tell you, this is just them. Like they're not you. So you got to stop applying human thoughts. Like nothing they do, I think, except care for each other, which is beyond, I think, our level of caring, to be honest with you, is like us. You know, I think there's laughter. I think there's emotions that are similar. Absolutely. I think any kind of a being, you know, even if it's an ant has emotions, you know what I mean? So I think it's something that on this earth we all seem to share. No matter how dumb or smart or who we are, we all have emotions. Now, they don't want you to know that. They don't want you to be thinking too much that animals do, because that affects our economy. Overnight. Made a funny joke to myself. It's really dark. It's amazing how this lights this up. I love it. Because you know what? Maybe not to turn my car is never not started, but right now, if my car didn't start, like I don't want to walk home. I was like, I know, because all of a sudden the word revenge, payback came to me. Payback. You know, I think it was just me coming up with it, but at the same time, I was like, I know, payback's a bad thing, because of course, now if I have to walk all the way home from up here in the pitch black on this dirt road, oh my God, are they going to give me? They're going to give it to me, because all the times I walk through their place during the daytime. Remember, we have the day, they have the night. At nighttime, the rules are different. They're completely different rules at night. That's one thing. I mean, I don't know about as far as. So, yeah, certain rules are different at night. So it's a different world. I don't know if we belong in that yet. I think we need to ask. You know, we're just annoying little humanoids. I'm gonna go sleep with that. And it's like, well, go ahead. I mean, go ahead, but just maybe we should just, keep doing what we're doing first and take our time and make sure it's okay. We've already done enough to their to where they live. And we keep doing it. I mean, I've seen entire giant Bigfoot universes gutted by huge machines. Hundreds of millions of acres. When if it was a known thing, it would be done differently. Would it make wood more expensive? Tough shit. Oh my God, I get to my spot. Oh my God, the birds are going crazy in there. You're telling me just where they are? This is where I filmed by the river. I didn't show that to you, but it's right there. My nerves are crazy here. And the fact that you can see in there right now is crazy. I bet you don't think I can. You hear the birds in there? Look how big that's actually an X. When I walked underneath it, you can't see how big that X. Oh my God. Look, you guys, I can't believe this is the first time I've noticed. Can you see it? Where is it? That's an X. It's too dark, but that comes up. Yeah, and it's an X right there. An incredible X. Oh my goodness. That's right where I was right underneath that doing a video. Because the birds are going crazy in there. I don't want to turn my car off because I don't think anyone's going to come up. They shouldn't tonight, but if they did, I'm sitting in the middle of the road, my light's off. You probably won't. I might put this in, but probably not. I'm just running it in case something happens. They'll do less with the camera on. And that's kind of what I want them to do now, is less. I don't want them to do anything right now. I mean, it depends on what they do. You guys, one whistle would be nice, and let me tell you about how I know they speak English. Certain ones speak everything, so it depends on where. So I figured it out. It hit me like a ton of bricks. Oh my God, they made a new trident since yesterday. Look, basically, it's sort of one. It's a double. That thing was not broken. Tell me if you saw that broken. Forget it. You can't see it. It's too dark. It was broken since yesterday. They're right there, especially now, because they're like, yeah, Mark, just stay here another 5 minutes. 5 more minutes, Mark. But I can't film it, so I don't really feel like having that. Like, I'll do it. I'll have someone with me for that. Because then it's exciting. I'm not afraid to die or anything, but I don't think that they won't kill me. It's not that. It's worse. They just like, they're there. It's real. That's the hard part. Okay, all is real. All of a sudden, it's real. It's really real. That's the crazy thing. This is real. The gleaners. Look at that little spider thing they did.